Hey guys, it's Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Man, it has been a week and a half. I'll tell you why. Actually, it's been exactly a week, but it feels like a week and a
Feels like
half.
a week and a half.
I hope you guys are having a good week. Um, pardon my hair.
Whatever. I think you're.
It's gone.
So it hasn't been decided whether or not you're growing it out. Is that the deal?
Yeah, and I don't know. I've been working in the gallery thing, so it's all gone crazy the last few days.
It has been a very busy week. Very,
Yeah,
very busy.
but tonight's idea is holiday break time. Let's just have some fun. Take a little break
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
from the holiday shopping and the traffic and all
Take a
the
break for a minute. I haven't even started the holiday shopping.
well, um, hmm.
Yes, that's the problem.
Yeah, you're still on break from last year,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah. Well, let's
No
get started,
time.
guys. We got lots to talk about. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good night. We have trivia and all that fun stuff.
Woohoo.
Whoop. Hey, Miss Jackie, it's Tuesday.
Is it? Is it Tuesday?
Look
You
at
know
my
what I
hair.
just remembered?
What?
Waking up this morning and I was so dazed. I literally asked you what day it was.
Mm-hmm.
I just remembered that. Like the alarm was going off and you reached over and you're like petting my arm, probably like get out of bed. And and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know if it was Sunday or Monday." And it
I
was
know.
neither day.
I fell back asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week. Just look at my hair. You say it looks fine. I would like second opinions. Look at this.
Well, Fred has joined us. He says, "Hi guys." And he'll tell us the truth about your hair.
All right, good. Feels weird.
Speaking of
It's
Fred,
moving in unusual ways. That's all I know. Feels weird.
oh, Barbara's here. She says, "Hey there,
Hey, hey, hey,
hey." So
man.
so
I
speak.
gotta yeah about Fred.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of Fred, um, we got the coolest thing in the mail from him, and I wanted to share it because it we didn't expect it. So we were like, we were unwrapping it. We are like, what is this? But and I have it to like try here, so I'm excited about this.
Knowing it was Fred, it could be anything.
I
So
know it could be.
with
It could be a cool,
with
awesome new CD.
trepidation, we opened the box.
It could be confetti. Who knows? Okay, so we got Fred. Thank you. He sent us this really cool Star Wars tea. Um,
Isn't that cool? Thanks so much, man. That is so cool.
and it smells delightful. And inside it, it's got 4 different kinds. This is what's fun about this, is it's got Kylo Ren's Rescue.
Ooh.
Smells good. Mandalorian Mint,
Ooh.
General Organa, and then it's got Jedi
General
Master.
Organa. Ooh, I like that.
What's funny is like these ingredients, which are potent, they smell really good. Like in the Jedi Master, it's got Tulsi Rama, gunpowder, green tea, rose hips, and rose petals.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And in fact, I was looking at them before I read any of the ingredients. There's this one Mandalorian mint,
Mm-hmm.
and if you look at the back of it, it's like all white and weird. And I was like, "Ooh, that might have went south because it looked kind of like mold."
Mm-hmm.
And then I turned it over and I was like, "Oh, vanilla powder."
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
crap, that's some.
yeah.
Man, I want to try the Jedi Master. I'm gonna see if I can
So,
float some paintbrushes over to me.
and and also he sent us these really cool things. They're the what do you call these? Tea
Tea, um, gosh, that's what.
oh my god, it like left us.
Tea makers.
There you go, a tea maker.
Tea maker.
Anyway, it's you scoop it with this thing.
A tea ball is usually what I call like a tea ball, but this isn't a ball. It's real cool.
Yeah, so you scoop it with your little spoon, put it in the strainer, I guess that's what it's called, and then put this back on, and you can put it in your cup, and then it just kind of steeps your tea.
Man, I want to try it.
So
You gonna
I'm
mix
I'm
that?
gonna do it right now.
Did you get enough water for both of us?
No, it's just me.
Oh, really? Oh,
I'll
make
bring it
some
over there
later.
and let you taste it.
I'll make some later. Okay, for that, your punishment, I've got a joke for you.
Oh gosh.
Here's your joke for not making me tea. What Star Wars character sells hot dogs?
Uh I don't know who.
Admiral Snack Bar.
Oh gosh, terrible. Well,
Oh,
Fred says rockstar look for your hair.
oh,
Carl-
thanks. Yeah.
Carla has joined us. Says hi. Fred says I
Hey,
saw it
Carla.
and I saw it and immediately thought of John because you always call him out on his Star Wars nerdum. Yes. And
Okay.
Randy's joined us. Says howdy, hey. Nancy's with us. Says hey.
Hey guys.
And Fred says he's never tried it, so he hopes it's good. And Randy's laughing at us. If I can get this open, that's the trick.
Well, Fred, man, whether or not it's good or not, it's super. I bet it will be.
Oh, it smells great.
But it does smell so good. But it's so cool that you sent that, and just trying something new is half the fun, really.
Can't get into it.
I hear. You know what? I might. Oh, you know what? I don't. Oh yeah, I do. I have a knife.
I got it. Maybe.
Mm. Well,
Okay.
I have one if you need it. Man, guys. So yeah, we're gonna play some games. So we're just chilling.
What's on your easel?
Well, here I'll show you.
Ooh, do tell.
It's a puppy. So I'm working on this this dog, and I think I was working on it last time, wasn't I? Or was I working on I think I was working on this. But okay, so what's changed though is that, and I've been working on some other things. I'm working on quite a few paintings for Christmas, and what I'm doing is not finishing any of them, but I'm going from one to the other. So while one's drying, I'm going to the next one. And that's been a lot of fun because it's because while the one is drying, then I'm thinking about it, and that's kind of cool, and I'm looking forward to getting back to it. Then I'm working on a new one, and it's just, I don't know, it's keeping it all kind of fresh and stuff. And then whenever I'm not doing that, we're going up to the gallery space, which is real exciting and a lot of work. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like it's crazy. I wish you guys could be there with us while we're doing this. It's while we're, like today, I was cutting tables off a wall, and yesterday I replaced big fluorescent light kits and stuff, which I don't know anything about electricity, but figured if I got in over my head, I would call an electrician. But it turned out to be really easy, and
yeah, you survived. We turned the breaker off.
Maybe that's what's to do with my hair. Maybe I got a little current going through it.
Okay. Oh, Randy says I have a joke.
Ooh.
Says, why do Italians hate Jehovah's Witnesses? Why? Enlighten us.
Let me think. Oh, I don't know.
Tell us, Randy. Fred says Merry Christmas, and your painting turned out awesome. And Nancy says reminds you of Echo.
Oh, thank you, guys. Still working on a little bit. I appreciate that. I'm gonna add a little more bling, a little more color. Well, while we're waiting for Randy,
he gave us the answer. It says they don't like any witnesses.
Oh, that's awesome.
He is a abyss of those type of jokes, I will say.
You want to hear another Star Wars dad joke?
Mm-hmm.
Where did Luke get his cybernetic hand?
I don't know where.
Secondhand store.
So bad.
Oh, okay.
So bad.
Why couldn't Luke find love?
He was too busy searching for power converters.
He was looking in all the wrong places.
God.
Oh, and I have one more. It's the last one, I promise, and it's the worst.
Okay.
So steel yourself, prepare yourself, dig down to the true grit. What's Yoda's advice for going to the bathroom?
I don't know. What?
Do or do not do. That's just so awful.
That's a pretty good one. That's a good one to tell a little kid.
Anyway.
Fred says secondhand store. That was funny.
I won't punish you guys anymore.
So, okay, my tea is steeping.
Man.
It smells so good. You should have some.
My gosh, I should. I really should.
This Kylo Ren one smells a little bit like apple cider. I'm excited about it.
That's really cool too, because at the Yellow Dog, like the gallery, I want to have like lots of options for that aren't alcohol, and having some really interesting teas like that would be pretty cool. I think that would be awesome.
Oh, so another thing we did this week You had a virtual workshop with the LA, Los Angeles uh, Blind Institute, I believe, out there.
Oh yeah.
Might get that name a little bit wrong, but it was fun.
It seems like that was so long ago.
I know it does. It does. But it was fun. It was funny because I was like John's kind of guinea
Wow.
pig student, because we were trying to have the workshop with the kids, walk them through the process of the art, and to help them kind of see a person do it, or hear a person do it next to John with the proper instruction. So I have my piece of art I could share.
Oh yes, yeah. So and the thing with this, like it was a lot of fun, guys, and the kids just eat it up. They had the best time, I think. But it's it's dealing with art, with using all of your senses with art. So we were having the kids think about color, but in the like when you hear a sound, like how would you express that in an artistic way? Like how would you draw a sound? How would you draw a taste? How would you draw these different senses you wouldn't think about, and they're great for everybody because it kind of it gets you out of a rut. If you're
You got a block, yeah.
Yeah. So this is Jackie's sensations.
Dun dun dun. There you go.
So we started with you have to reach into a box and feel something, but you can't look
Yeah.
at it, and you got to draw it. And
So this is the okay. This is the little figure inside the box that you just feel in. You're not allowed to look at, but we do these workshops so much. I know what the figure looks like. I in fact made it. So that's my little figure from touching it.
you did a really good job. That
Thanks.
drawing was nice.
And then all the squigglies are the music inspiration, and then the little bean things are smelling. I think it was. Oh, we had like a candle. We were all smelling, and then the spikes were the food we were eating, which John and I were eating Taki popcorn. So it was like.
Yeah, have you ever heard of that? It's because we usually have
weird.
Jelly beans, like the weird flavored jelly beans, but Jack at the store found popcorn that was Taki flavored.
Yeah.
And if y'all know what Takis are, they're crazy. Like they're really tangy, spicy, but really tangy. I mean, it's almost like it's kind of, if you think about a chip crossed with a Sour Patch gum worm thing, and it's just like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, they're yummy, but
it's popcorn. Holy crap.
Yeah, but it's tangy. You gotta.
What the heck?
Brace yourself. Fred says there is not try, only do.
Nice.
And Nancy says a robot. I'm shocked at my drawing because every time I go visit Nancy, I make these little clay robots.
That's right.
And leave them there for her.
That's right.
But yeah. So it's been a busy week. It's been crazy. Lots of happenings. I'm excited about the next 2 days because we're having people come in and move all the junk out of the place. So to me, I have this sort of block sometimes with things that I can't move on to the next step until I have a clean slate or clean canvas or clean workspace. Like I can't work until something is clean and organized. So I'm excited to have the space clean and then be like, bam, this is how it's going to happen. And then John's gonna be like, that's not how I imagine it. And I'm gonna be like, that's what I thought we were doing. And then that's gonna be our conversations.
Yeah. Ooh, I got to play business owner today. It was so cool. Like I got to, which is weird because I feel like I'm playing a role, and it's like I have to remind myself we're in there, like all that stuff. That's our stuff. It's business stuff, and it just doesn't feel real yet. I don't know. Like it just we've thought about this for so long, like years, and that now we're in there and. We're making, it's real weird. So, but a guy came by and he was a rep for a brewing company, and and he came in and it was really interesting. He said, hey, would you like try beer? And I was like, no,
no. Dashing all his sales and dreams.
Thanks so much for coming in, but no, I wouldn't like a beer. But I told me I'm gluten intolerant, but I love the idea of beer. I miss beer, and but he seemed like a really nice guy, and so I don't know, it seemed cool. But
well, that's fun.
Yeah, so we chatted for a bit, and one of the neat things about the brewery is that they do a ton of work with nonprofits and charities and stuff. And I thought, man, that's super cool. Like they donate all this the stuff. And I was like, well, that's really cool. Like that's a big part of what we do. And so maybe we do something in the future. And so I don't know, but it was kind of fun. I got to put on big boy pants and walk into business ownership shoes for a little bit.
I mean, you're living the life. You didn't electrocute yourself yesterday. You're
Yeah,
talking to professionals today.
cutting. The last people that had the space had these huge wooden booths that were attached to the
Oh
wall.
man.
And I can't get them off the wall. Like they will not come off. Like I don't know if they like it's like screws into a brick wall. And I don't know if they use glue or something and just got them in there, but or what the heck. But so finally I just cut the table off the wall. I got like a circular saw today and just zzz. So the brace is still on the wall, but I'll get those off later. But
Yeah, we
like,
just needed it. We get the junk haulers are coming tomorrow, so
Yeah.
we were like any large items we had to get out of there unattached from the wall. So
and I tried to do it while you were gone too, so the loud noises wouldn't.
thank you.
It seems like loud noises make you nervous.
No, just I don't know. Just I don't know if it's been like a little headache these days.
Oh.
But
Oh,
I don't.
I thought maybe you were worried about the landlord or something hearing it. Or...
Well, that too. I didn't want, but we don't have a choice. I am curious, like what the noise tolerance is for the places right next to each other. Because when Steve's was there, they had live jazz music, and I know JK's played like anything from rap to just regular rock, like pretty loud. You could hear it standing outside the place. So
I bet they're pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, surely.
Well, we'll find out. I have some stadium subwoofers on order.
Oh my gosh.
So whenever no, I don't.
You didn't know?
But
Okay.
I would love to. That would be brilliant.
Well,
so you can really hear the Frank Sinatra coming through. I did it my way, and the whole room shaking.
Well, I wouldn't put it past you. I mean, we literally like we were really fortunate that so much stuff was left in this space that we're able to utilize it and not have to like buy it or whatever. And so we're trying to be frugal and responsible. And
yeah.
John this morning comes to me and at the computer and was like, but we may want to get some new speakers. And I'm like, the whole place is outfitted with speakers.
Well,
he's like, no, but just the subwoofers would make it perfect, like chef's kiss. And I'm like, he's the only person I know that like is neurotic about. I mean, understandable, but
the place has 1 million TVs. Like let's. We almost have more TVs and speakers in the place. Like
that's true.
We have we have 6 TVs. Little like therefore. Okay, Fred, back me up on this, and Randy, and everybody loves music. No, but I really don't want to spend a lot of money on it because I mean, later on, that might be something that we want to add to a little bit. But the sound they have in there, it's a home entertainment system, so they have 6 like little speakers.
Yeah,
and it's actually pretty good in one room, but in the other room, they only have two little speakers. So they have 6 little speakers that are way up on these like 18-foot ceilings or something. And it's 1,500 square foot space. So you can hear it. So what I want to do is just get some really inexpensive subwoofers just to even out the sound a little bit.
Yeah.
To make it where it fills the space a little bit more. And but not spend very much. Like I have I don't even want to mention the budget because it's so low.
Yeah.
Any audiophile would be like, oh, come on. Going, did you come to play or did you come to play? And I was like, no, I didn't come to play. Like, well, I came to play, but I don't have, but I mean, like it's like, gosh, guys, we're really trying to be careful about the money we spend and all because we really want this to work. Like we want it to be a lot of fun for people. And I think it's going to be, we have lots of people coming by the door and we're not open. You're like, oh, what's going on here? And it just seems like, so and every time we mention somebody to people that it's an artsy place, they get they get kind of excited about it, and I can't wait to show the art. Like I was saying today, now that we're getting that stuff out, it's starting to open up a little bit. And I'm thinking about actually playing like music in there and art and on the walls.
Yeah. Well, Fred says if you can go wireless,
there you go. Hey,
consider it. Barbara says, did you guys hear that there was a bomb threat at the DMA on Saturday?
Ooh.
I saw on their Facebook that they were closed.
Is that what that was? Yeah,
yeah, I guess so. I didn't see why, but I knew like what was it, like a couple months ago or in the spring that somebody tried to break in, but then they called the cops on themselves because they were stuck or something. I forget. But yeah, that's crazy. DMA,
Man, that is crazy.
action packed.
Well, guys, gosh,
My tea is really good. You should have had some.
what does it taste like? Can you give us a flavor profile?
It's a subtle herby apple. What's weird though is I don't think there's any apple in this.
Ooh,
There's
maybe
cinnamon and orange peel and allspice. Okay, here we go.
Oh, maybe that's kind of hitting those notes though.
What is bergamot?
Isn't that an orangey thing?
I don't know, but there's like whole big giant chunks of something in this, which they almost look like dried mushrooms.
So if the colors start to run off the walls, and you start getting a little.
Then it's a party.
The Fred. He sent you a party in a pack over there.
Thanks, Fred.
Yeah, Fred. Isn't bird whatever that is? Isn't it orangey or is it not?
I don't know. Fred says, "Make it voice activated with Siri." John does love his voice
I
activated.
know. I thought about that, and I thought everybody in the place is going to be like, going to, hey Alexa, hey Siri, hey,
changing the music
yeah.
and stuff.
At least, like, if I did Alexa, I could turn the mic off. I wondered about that.
So Fred says bergamot tea, and then Randy says bergamot is what makes Earl Grey Earl Grey.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Okay.
Picard would be proud.
Nice. I knew you guys would know that.
And Randy says it's kind of minty to him.
That's
so
interesting.
yeah, this is yummy. I like it. I'm digging it. Flavorful.
Yeah, man. Shaking this up. This paint gets so thick in this bottle. You got to shake it forever. But I just want to add a little razzmatazz to this pup.
Yes.
So I'm going in and I'm darkening them with a little blue and whatnot, and some pinks.
Do you know in the actual photograph what the true color of the dog was?
Multi?
Okay.
No, I don't know. It doesn't tell you color.
Right. So
it just gives you idea of lines and composition. But I've had a dog. Like I grew up with my dad had a bird dog, and I kind of know this breed a little bit. So I'm going off with that and sort of using that as a thing. But I'm pretty sure purple, pink, and orange is a part of their normal fur color. So I think I'm safe there.
It is now.
It is now. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get, these dogs are so cool. Like, I don't hunt. I think I mentioned this last time. I don't hunt, of course. But I love these dogs though. Like when it seems like when they're out in the field, like I remember when I was a little kid, and like my dad stopped hunting years ago. But I think he hunted for a while after Vietnam and all. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't because of Vietnam that he hunted. It was out there like doing first blood sort of stuff. So waiting for it to kick off.
Playing Rambo.
Yeah. Well, although there is a story to tell about that, but when he went hunting right after Vietnam, holy crap!
Ooh, no, that sounds traumatic.
No, well, like my dad when he was in Vietnam, he was in a corps that would go out and they would stay out in the jungle like their little group, like their little like squads for like a month at a time, which is really unusual. Most of the time you'd go out in a fire team or something, you'd be out and then you'd come back every night to camp. But they were part of a troop that would go out and wouldn't come back for a month. They would just go out and be out and then they'd come back and they would have to cut their clothes off of them because of jungle rot and all this stuff. So he was out there a lot, and his favorite like weapon of choice was a sawed-off shotgun, which is really close range. And it's my dad's the sweetest guy, the sweetest guy, and he doesn't like to talk about stories or anything. But when he got back though, and he'd only been back for like a month, and one of his old friends was like, "Hey, let's go quail hunting," and Dad's like, "Okay, cool." So they went out there, and then his friend was behind him, and I guess saw a quail like flew up and shot his gun. And without even thinking, like Dad was on his stomach, like firing, like pointing his gun at him, and
oh yikes,
because suddenly there's a shot behind him, and just instinct,
yeah,
he's hit the ground, he's in cover, and just like split second, and he's like, "Holy crap!" I'm so embarrassed, and his friend was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Well,
I mean,
this is unusual."
You shouldn't be embarrassed. That's like like your body reacts. That's...
Well, then you get up and you're like, yeah, well, how about them Cowboys? I don't know. It's hard to carry on. So, but
well,
anyway, but what I was going to say is these dogs are so fun. I remember, I don't know, I went off on the left field with that guy. Sorry, but these dogs are so much fun. Because I remember going out with my dad, and I had to beat BB gun. Like I wasn't really expected to hit anything, and I mean, I was just a little daisy, thing. I was just out there to be with my dad. But we had a dog named Lady, and the other bird dogs were out there, and just seeing how that they would act. That's the first time I ever saw a dog that had a job that did stuff, and they were just so like loved it. They just loved it. Like she was just more energetic than she'd ever been at the house. It was just so cool. Anyway, sorry, I went off.
No, it's
I went
cool.
off on a rant.
Well, Jeff has joined us and says, have you visited Fusion Tea east of Denton on 380? They blend and package all kinds of things.
Really?
Love that place. I've not tried that. I have to try that.
Yeah, man, that sounds really cool.
East on Denton. Okay.
Well, awesome.
Randy says it's a specific kind of orange. Speaking of the tea. Ooh. And Kelly's with us, says, hey there, Finn looks amazing. Love it. Excited about your new place.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm having so much fun. We're working on this painting because it's making me think about my childhood and about, I don't know. I love dogs, and this breed is just so, I don't know. They're like driven. Like I wish I had that kind of personality. It's like Eagle, although she's getting a little older, but
yeah,
she's more like, well, we could work really hard, or we could go take a nap after. we could have second dinner. but for most of her career, she's been like this, where she's very driven.
Randy says, I drank a hot cup of tea tonight too. I had to give a talk online and didn't want to lose my voice.
That's awesome, man.
Barbara says the guy that broke in went up to the balcony and started throwing ancient artifacts off the balcony to the tune of millions of dollars. He did call the cops on himself, and he said the reason he did it was because he was mad at his girlfriend. I bet that made her love him even more.
Man,
I don't even know. Kelly says Finn's fur is dark liver colored.
Okay.
But his personality is definitely very colorful. Oh, that's cute. Then it'll be perfect, babe.
Well, cool.
Owen has joined us, says, hey, John.
Hey.
My mom's with us, says, hey, guys, I'm a little late, but I was outside with Randy and Lizelle. They raked up and bagged 5 giant bags of leaves. I'm so thankful.
Wow, that's awesome. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, today's leaf day. My dad was doing leaves, and apparently Jack at school was raking some leaves and stuff even.
I know. He got in the car and he was like, I was like, how are you doing? He was like, good. I got to rake leaves. I love raking leaves. And I was like, dude, have you seen our yards?
You were in luck, buddy.
I mean, it's crazy. And he's like, yeah, but I don't get paid to do it at home. I'm like, you don't get paid to do it at Cohen. Yeah. And he's like, but I like Cohen. It's like, whatever. Okay.
You never know. He has a dry sense of humor. I bet he was joking.
Oh, I'm sure.
But then again, he might not have been.
Who knows?
But, I got a fever, baby. There's only one thing that's going to fix it.
What?
Trivia.
Well, Fred says someone can come do my leaves. And Owen says this past weekend I had some artwork sold at an art show. It was cool. Awesome.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Congrats.
That is brilliant.
And Nancy says, welcome to the teen years. Who knows what's going on in his brain. And Edith has joined us and says, hi there. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so let's do some trivia.
Yeah, man. Okay, I put orange. I don't know. What do you think? Did I mess them up?
I don't know. Honestly, it's a little hard to tell on this screen because the screen color is a little off. So I don't want to give you any wrong advice.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm liking it because
I
got the purple, the green, the pink, the blue here. It's probably hard for you guys to see on the camera. I mean, you see it better than I do, but in my mind though. But in reality though, the pigments are really bright. But our cameras and lighting and all that, I'm kind of hoping like if we start doing live streaming from the gallery, that we might get a better lighting situation or something.
Hopefully, I mean the trick is that a lot of that lighting will be over us, and what is going on here? Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm pulling up the trivia now, and it booted over to an ad. Yeah, we'll have to figure out that lighting situation. So what do you want to be quizzed on? General knowledge, entertainment, history, geography. I don't want to do dictionary.
We could throw it to the crowd. whoever's the first person to say something, that's what we do, except for dictionary.
Randy will probably be like dictionary.
Yeah, but except for dictionary, because sometimes that makes you spell a lot of words.
Yeah.
To me, which is weird.
Russell says, I'll probably just leave my leaves alone. The dogs can enjoy them. That's what we end up doing. Like we just blow them off our deck, and then they just. I mean, we don't have any grass, so it's not like it's killing grass.
This year, though, we'll get them clean.
Yeah.
We have Jack out there, and Jack helps us keep our backyard clean, which is really nice. So now, like, if we get the leaves cleaned up, we'll just have a clean yard.
That'd be nice.
I don't know, maybe entertainment?
Yeah, let's do entertainment. Russell jumped in, said entertainment. He was the first person to jump in.
Oh, look at that. Look, me and Russell, we're simpatico. We're on the same vibe.
Yeah. Fred says entertainment, and Randy, of course, said dictionary, and then changed it to entertainment. Nancy said history, but yeah, Russell was quick to the draw. Okay. Are you ready?
I have never been ready for anything in my entire life.
Okay, which classic 1948 film featured the character Fred C. Dobbs, played by Humphrey Bogart?
All right, let's do dictionary. 1948 film, Humphrey Bogart, and it's Dobbs? Okay.
Fred C. Dobbs, played by Humphrey Bogart.
Okay. Oh, what are the options?
I'm sorry. A. Harvey. B. Treasure of the Sierra Madre. The Wizard of Oz, or From Here to Eternity.
Gosh, well, it's not The Wizard of Oz, unless he did a really amazing.
The crowd has a favorite.
I'm thinking Treasure of the Sierra Madre, or From Here to Eternity.
Okay.
Or Harvey. I'm thinking the Treasure of the Sierra Dobbs.
Okay. Well, that is
Treasure.
the crowd's favorite. I'll tell you that.
Treasure of the Sierra Madre.
Yeah, and then Randy followed it up with LOL. He's not even in the other movies. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was thinking From Here to Eternity, I couldn't remember. And Harvey, I mean, that's not, but The Wizard of Oz, obviously, and I couldn't remember them in the others, but I thought, well, maybe it's just so long since I've seen it, like I don't even remember, Maybe did like I don't know. Yes. No, okay. Let's go with that one.
Let's go with it.
Treasure.
Here we go, crowd. Which 1970s disco group had a hit with Go West? A. Chic. B. Village People. C. The Bee Gees. Or D. Boney M.
Oh, gosh.
Yikes. I have no idea.
Boney. Well, it's not the Village People. Hold it, or unless it is. Gosh, I don't know. And I'm doubting everything. Up is down, down is up. Cats and dogs living together.
I don't know.
I want to say Chic.
Okay, the crowd disagrees.
Yeah, I'm thinking, but the Chic is like. There's the only song I can think of is like Chic, Trey Chic or something. Is like, but I don't know. Go West.
I mean, the crowd and it's the crowd says B, Village People.
Okay.
What? Do you really want to go against the crowd?
No. I was thinking them, and then I was wondering because I was trying to think. I can't think of the name and the sound of the. Yeah, let's go Village People. Let's go with the crowd.
All right.
Do it.
Very good, crowd.
Wow, way to go, guys.
Okay, which horror actor played Grand Moff Tarkin in the original Star Wars film? A. Peter Cushing. B. Vincent Price. C. Christopher Lee. Or D. Alec Guinness.
Well, I think it's Peter Cushing. And I hope that at some point in his life, like he was at a bar and he used like the pickup line, baby, Cushing is better for the pushing.
You're terrible, I swear.
And then he gets slapped.
And then he gets slapped. Yes.
At least there was that one time.
Okay. Well, Russell says these are easy. So.
Well, Russell.
Way to go! It was Peter Cushing. Okay.
Or Vincent Price in the pickup line. Darling, the price is right.
Yikes. Never ends over there. Okay, who did the late Michael Jackson marry in May 1994?
Oh, I think I know this one.
Do you want to guess it before I read them?
Heap of burning love. Lisa Marie Presley. I couldn't think of her middle name.
Yes, your options were Lisa Marie Presley, Glenda Simpson, Tina Turner, Deborah Rowe.
Glenda Simpson. Is that a character from The Simpsons?
Yes, it is.
Deborah Rowe. The only Rowe I can think of is Mike Rowe.
I don't know. Tina Turner. That would have been a fun match.
That would have
She's
been
awesome.
Yeah, she would have been fun. She would have pulled him out of that hyperbaric chamber and slapped some sense.
Made him dance.
Yeah. Get out of there, boy. Dance.
Okay. Marie Presley. Okay, here we go.
Stop being so weird.
All right. Complete the title of Shakespeare's To What of Verona?
Oh, well. Okay. Dudes.
Gondoliers, jesters, princes, gentlemen. Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen?
Randy says Tina Turner's legs reach all the way to the ground.
They did. And
she did
all
have
the way
some
up.
hot legs.
And if I may reiterate there, Randy, they go all the way up, too. All the way.
Yep.
Yeah, she was a powerful lady, man.
She in high
Force.
school, my photography teacher, who was my favorite teacher, and we called him Pud. In all teaching, he was obsessed with her and had like posters of her around the classroom.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we used to make fun of him for it.
It's cool.
Nancy says she was Thunder Thighs.
Yeah. She had like the original Beyonce legs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you think it is?
Gentlemen?
All right, let's give it a try.
I
Good.
think we saw it in
Get you
the
with
park.
your Shakespeare knowledge. Who had a 1984 hit with Like a Virgin?
Ha!
This is kind of easy.
Yeah.
Madonna, Tina Turner, Belinda Carlisle, or Shaka Khan?
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
In what year was the book 1984 written by George Orwell?
Oh, man.
Maybe Randy will know.
Well, I'm sure he'll know.
Or Russell or somebody.
I can't remember, and it was one of the books that like Jack and I went over a little bit in homeschool.
Is my amazing hairdo distracting you?
Yes.
You can't think straight. I believe it was 1948.
Wow. Okay.
Which I thought, oh, that's interesting. You just sort of reversed the last two digits.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, Madonna. We can all agree, right?
Material Girl.
Different song, same chick.
Yeah.
Okay. Which of these TV shows follows teenagers on a surfing program?
Well, every show should. I think we can all agree on that.
Yikes. McLeod's Daughters, All Saints, Blue Water High, or Dangerous?
Wow, I haven't heard of any of those.
Man, Randy put 1912 ? For your what?
Oh,
But
for the when it was written?
Yeah, and then Fred guessed 1948.
Ah.
Randy says you look like $1 million
Oh, thanks.
before taxes.
yeah, before taxes for sure.
Okay, so I don't know the answer to this. I don't even know a TV show. If it's not a reality TV show about teenagers surfing, I don't know.
Wow. So, gosh,
I would assume Blue Water High. I mean, that seems like predictable.
Wow, I haven't heard of any of these. Has anybody even heard of these?
I mean, a few people are saying C. We got a lot of C's. We could go with it.
All right, let's go with C.
We're going with it.
C is good. It's a question about the water. C seems appropriate. Let's go to the C.
There we go. Blue
Nice.
Water High. I mean, high school, teenagers. I don't know. Okay. Which cartoon character had the catchphrase "Drat and Double Drat"?
Oh, hold it. Oh,
It's getting serious.
oh my gosh. I'm thinking Hanna-Barbera.
Okay.
I'm thinking childhood. I'm thinking of the dog that snickers
Mm.
and the guy, but what's that guy's name? Dirk Dastardly?
Yeah.
Dirk Dog.
I mean,
Catch that pigeon. Catch that pigeon.
Dirk Dastardly is an option.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Top Cat, Bugs Bunny, Officer Dibble, or Dirk Dastardly.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go with that.
All right.
You remember? So there's the wacky races, and there was catch that president, catch that pigeon. And anybody remember catch that pigeon or the wacky races?
I remember the Wacky Races.
That was good.
I mean, that was good.
That's some highfalutin entertainment right there.
All right. Dick Dastardly.
Dick Dastardly.
Bam.
That's it. Dick Dastardly.
Did I say Dirk? Dick. That's what I meant. Okay.
That's it.
Which sporting company claims life is short, play hard? Nike, Adidas, Slazenger, or Reebok?
Dang, I don't know, but I will tell you this: if you guys ever have too much free time on your hands, change the slogans of different companies to being the slogan for a condom.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You know, like
they're pretty funny.
Nike condoms. Just do it. M&M condoms. It won't melt your hands. Whatever this is, life is short, play hard. Condoms.
Whatever this is. All right. Well, we got quite a few B's. Adidas. Should we try it? We doing it?
Mm-hmm.
That is not it.
You let us down.
Oh, come on.
What is Reebok? What do they do?
Well, they do sporting gear, tennis shoes and stuff. But we do have some Reebok, so that would be my next. Yeah, let's go with it. That would be it.
Yay.
Our perfect score has been soiled.
No.
Okay. One of his many nicknames was Mr. Emotion. He had a huge hit with the single Cry. What is his name?
Cry.
Andy Williams, Billy Idol, Johnny Ray, Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson. Some weird, wacky stuff.
Jeez.
What?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to this, but
Andy Williams. I think Johnny Ray. It wasn't Billy Idol. Was it?
I don't. I would say it wasn't him, but I don't know.
The White Wedding and
we got a couple A's.
What was the A?
Andy Williams.
Andy Williams. Kind of leaning towards Andy Williams or Johnny Ray because I know Andy Williams a little bit better. I don't know it hardly at all, but I know the name more.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of leaning towards that.
I got like one more A overseas, but
KFC condoms, finger looking good.
Okay. Do you have a choice? Do you or what do you want to do?
Andy Williams?
All right. That is not it.
Timex condoms takes a licking but keeps on ticking. I'm gonna stop doing these.
I swear, whenever this comes up, he'll do this for the next like 2 hours. Like we'll be in mid conversation and then he stops and does that.
Well, I swear, I think maybe the corporate people come up with this in mind. To them, it's just an inside joke for them to pass the hours of the day when they're.
All right.
Just anything could be dirty.
Fred says Williams had a lot of broken-hearted love songs.
Really?
All right. So are we gonna guess Johnny Ray?
Okay.
Okay.
It's not Johnny Carson.
It's Johnny Ray.
Oh.
Come on. We got a 90.
Hey, that's not terrible.
I mean, it's not 100, but it'll do.
Man.
I'll tell you, it makes me want to drink. Okay.
More tea.
Yeah.
Well, this is the dog as it stands now.
So what are you still doing to it?
Well, I'm gonna make the background a little more dynamic. Like I want all the focus to be on the pooch.
Yeah.
But I want to add a little bit more color, but I want to keep it diffused. But I just want it to be a little bit more interesting. So maybe some darker greens, a little bit of white, some just a little bit more going on. Maybe a little bit darker in some of the areas up on the sky. just to make it more interesting, but I don't want to take away from the dog at all. So
You want the tiny little birds in the background?
yeah, yeah, like a little quail, a little dove. And then I'm gonna go back in and I wanna put more like solid black in, to really make, because that'll help the colors pop and everything, and then put in a few highlights and stuff. So I should be done with it very, very quickly. But man, I've just enjoyed working on this so much.
Well, Nancy says, is the painting a commission?
It is.
Yes, it is. You got a couple of commissions going out for Christmas, a few that you've just been pumping out.
Yeah, and I have some penguins, and
she says she's mighty cute.
Well, thank you.
And Russell says purdy puppers.
Well, thanks, guys.
Barbara says she's a wizard. She only got one wrong, while Fred only got one right. So there we have it.
Funny.
But
well, guys, might end a little bit early tonight. I about painted that a little bit, and about painting that. I swear my brain is so tired. I'm so excited to be here. I was like, oh man, I'm so excited. It's Tuesday because I'm going to get to hang out and everything. And tomorrow, tomorrow's our week anniversary of actually signing the lease on the gallery.
Yeah.
And so tomorrow's going to be a really interesting day, and I want to mix our Patreon up too, because we have some amazing people on the Patreon. And when we started it, we didn't really know what we were doing, and now that we're starting this whole art gallery thing, it opens up a whole lot of options to be able to show some love to our Patreon people.
Yeah, part of this like stuff is like the DIY kits, art creation, and all that. So sending that out to Patreon supporters would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and a big thing, I know this gallery is it's like here in Denton, and if you're not in Denton, then you're like, oh man, it's it's kind of leaving us out. But a big part of what we're going to do is do a lot of online sort of things too. So like paintings and art kits, just making more stuff available than what we have now, and more fun things to do, and more online stuff and all that. So well,
Jeff says thanks for hosting, thanks for tuning in.
Heck yeah, man, thanks so much.
Nancy says happy anniversary, and Fred says I signed on yesterday thinking, where are you? And then my wife reminded me it was Monday. That's like me this morning. Like, what day is it?
What day is it?
Really?
What's going on?
And Robin is with us and says happy anniversary. And Nancy says love you guys. So.
Oh, thanks so much, guys.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in and hanging with us. It's always a blast on Tuesdays. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we will be here next week.
Yeah, and speaking of our Patreon supporters, here they are. And see you in 15 seconds, because it's the only way I know how to end the show.
That's how we roll.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.